Innovation is not about saying yes to everything. It's about saying no to all but the most crucial feature. SYSTEMKRAFT, along with the BPCL, introduces LPG on Cloud, a distribution management system. Everyone loves a hot and fresh breakfast, lunch or dinner that makes cooking a very essential activity in every kitchen. But no cooking activity can be complete without the vital LPG cylinder. Currently, all over India, more than 100 million households depend on LPG cylinder for their daily cooking needs, and BPCL caters to about 35 million of them through their efficient network of about 2,000 distributors. Currently, customers can book their refill by telephone, at the counter, by SMS or online. The cylinders are then delivered to every doorstep. The cylinder delivery is confirmed by writing the details in the blue book provided to the consumer. The delivery boy then gives the counterfoils back to the office, where the staff has to manually record all the details of each delivery. Seems perfect. But the current system has some drawbacks, considering the large number of cylinders delivered every day. Keeping track of them with the current manual entry system for delivery confirmation and manual godown stock management is an accountant's nightmare. Also, not all the delivery data will be entered in the system properly, resulting in a communication gap between the customers and the agency. All these puts the distributor at the mercy of the delivery person and staff, which in turn increases the pressure on the system and affects customer satisfaction and service. With subsidized and non-subsidized cylinder format in place, it has become very difficult for the distributor to manage the situation, especially when the cylinder is not delivered to the rightful consumer. Moreover, currently the consumer complaints are not recorded anywhere, and there is no accountability of the service call time, which is highly important for critical complaints like leakage. Now, let's hear what the customers have to say about the current scenario.
I'm a working woman, and to manage the house along with the kids is already a lot of work. And without a guest, life becomes handicapped, and it's difficult to book for a refill every time. Whenever I call the distribution in the morning before I leave for my job, it's like 9 out of 10 times nobody picks up the phone, as they have not yet started. And in the evening when I come back and call them, again the same thing, nobody picks up the phone as they are closed. In between, the lines are so busy that it's impossible to get through, and I am left with no choice but calling them again and again, and things become frustrating. Now they have started a new system called EEPROM, where it becomes easy for us to book a refill, but again they are charging 5 to 10 rupees for each call, and as a customer I think, why should we pay 5 to 10 rupees extra for such calls? And sometimes it also happens that our cylinder has been booked and not been delivered to us. We can see it online. So I think that there should be an accountable system where we as a customer should have a control over the subsidized cylinder delivery.
Recently, when I called up at the distribution center to book my cylinder, the management at the distribution center told me that my subsidized cylinder had already been delivered to me 2 days ago, which was not the case. I told him that I don't have any confirmation proof that it was delivered to me. Then he said that it might be possible that the delivery boy had sold off my subsidized cylinder in the black market. At this point, the management told me that in most of the cases they are not aware of what's happening behind them. They are responsible for such matters, but they are not to be blamed. as the system itself is flawed. Oil companies should use the technology at their disposal in a better way so that we as consumers are not bothered by such mismanagement.
It's about time we move ahead. History shows that if you do not run with the time, then the time will run over you. Upgradation of technology is the only wise move. If you want to do something new, you have to stop doing something old. The LPG on cloud smart card-based distribution management system enables anytime booking, automatic and real-time delivery done confirmation, Godown Inventory Management, mechanic complaint management, automatic mandatory inspection and Suraksha change SMS to the consumer. Along with the loyalty point benefits of purchasing beyond LPG product from the distribution center is indeed a one-stop solution. Sounds amazing. So how does a customer get a smart card and how does the system works? All you have to do is to provide the necessary documents along with your blue book to the staff, where they will verify the identity of the consumer, take a photo, scan the documents and issue the smart card. Once the card is issued to the consumer, he will receive a welcome message on his mobile phone. And then the card is ready to be used by the consumer for booking over kiosk 24/7 or by just giving a missed call. It is that simple. No more queues and no more unanswered queries of where the cylinder has been delivered if not to the rightful consumer. In the morning, along with the cash memos, each delivery boy terminal will be uploaded with the details of the consumers whose cash memos have been printed. The uploading can be done by connecting the terminal to computer via USB or wirelessly via GPRS, thus making it simpler than ever. At the time of the delivery, the consumer will show the smart card to the delivery boy terminal, which will read the smart card and show the consumer name and number along with the address. Then it will ask for the delivery confirmation. Once the delivery boy selects delivered option, the terminal with GPRS and GPS facilities will register the delivery location along with the date and time, and in few seconds it will update the information of delivery done to the server, making it very accurate and real time. In case the consumer is not at house or is not willing to pay for the cylinder, the refill will be cancelled along with the appropriate reasoning. By the end of the day, the delivery done and delivery cancelled details of the consumers would have been updated automatically via GPRS, even without the delivery boy physically going at the distribution center. In case the GPRS facility is not functional due to the network problems, we can still update via USB. The LPG on cloud also has a mechanic complaint management system, which takes care of all the hassles of managing the day-to-day complaints. When a consumer calls with a complaint, the staff will initiate the service ticket by entering his consumer number in the complaint section, selecting the type of complaint and then giving it a priority, high, medium or low. For critical complaints like leakage, the priority is automatically set to high. Once the complaint is submitted, the details will be sent on the mechanic terminal via GPRS, and the nearest mechanic will attend it. While the mechanic reaches the consumer's house, he will rectify the issue and solve the complaint. But in order to close the complaint, he needs to show the consumer's smart card to the terminal, which will register the date, time, GPS location and send it via GPRS to the local distribution center server. Hence, this system helps in reducing the call time and improving the service standards. Further, the consumer will receive an SMS as and when their mandatory inspection is due, which will help in increasing the number of inspections, resulting in reduced number of accidents. The third aspect of the system is the Godown stock management. A smart ID card will be given to each delivery boy, Godown keeper, and for each vehicle of the transporter. Also, a smart handheld terminal will be provided to the Godown keeper. Each time the new load comes from the plant, the transporter will show his smart ID card along with the Godown keeper's card to the terminal and enter the number of refills received and number of empty cylinders sent back to the plant, hence registering the total stock from the plant. Further, whenever the delivery boy will return the empty cylinders at the godown or will take refills from the godown, the transactions will be stored on the terminal and will be updated at the distribution center via GPRS in few seconds. Thus, the inventory management is done very efficiently with no confusion of stock mismatching at the end of the month. Bharatgas has nearly 750 beyond LPG products that range from rice, oil, tea to water heaters. Consumers are not even aware about the availability of these products. Providing them with the loyalty point benefits will increase the sales of beyond LPG product, resulting in increased revenue for BPCL. The daily reports are submitted to the sales officer and territory manager, making the system transparent and more efficient. The distribution management system will ensure the delivery of the cylinders to the rightful consumer. Hence, the demand for the commercial cylinder will increase, resulting in an increased revenue for BPCL. The Government of India will also benefit immensely by this system. As the transparency in the system will increase, the black marketing will reduce. Hence, a huge reduction in the amount of subsidies, as the subsidized cylinders will be given only to the genuine home consumers with a great control over the LPG distribution system. This system not just immensely eases the daily operations but also enhances the brand image of the oil company. The project with Bharatgas was inaugurated by Mr. Ashok Tanna at one of the distribution centers of Surat territory, which was responded very positively by the consumers and the media.
As a distributor, it is very important to have a control over the management, whole management. Before, while we were running the distribution ship, everything was done manually. The 800, 900 delivery done throughout the day was punched by the staff manually in the computer. After using this system, it has been done automatically while using the smart card and the reader. Now we can locate the location of the delivery boy, where he is delivering the cylinder, to which customer is, which area he is, and he is also having that reader. So whenever the delivery is done through the GPRS, the same message has been conveyed to the manager's computer and the delivery has been done in the computer. So the time consumed has been reduced. So manpower is also reduced. Secondly, the mechanic part is also covered very efficient. Mechanic looks after two things. One is complaint of the customer and mandatory inspection. Both is covered by the mechanic. In the mandatory inspection, message goes to the customer that mechanic is coming for a mandatory inspection. And whenever the mechanic goes to the customer for a complaint or a mandatory inspection, he carries with him the reader. And as the complaint is solved, this card which the customer is having is put on the reader, and the message is conveyed to the manager that the complaint has been solved or a mandatory inspection has been done. So what happens, we have gained the trust of the customer. In our business, customer trust is very important. Lastly, the stock inventory management of the cylinder is very important, and it has been managed very efficiently. Honestly speaking, by this system, I am at very ease. I can manage my whole distribution wherever I am, whether I am in India or I am out of India. I should be immensely thankful to Bharat Petroleum for having this great innovating system, and SYSTEMKRAFT for developing it and giving us a good customer service.
As said by Steve Jobs, well done is better than well said, and well said is easier than well done. The solution is provided by SYSTEMKRAFT. SYSTEMKRAFT has been a forerunner in embedded space. We have done product engineering projects such as Android tablet, home routers, a point-of-sale terminal, and few more to our credit. Our director once said to a product development team, "Get closer than ever to your customers. So close that you tell them what they need well before they realize it themselves." We believe in this ideology and try really hard to follow it through. We are a small startup looking for opportunities, and we really are looking forward to working with you soon.